We are back. Welcome back to Noise in the Neighborhood. This is episode 2, which is probably, it's a very important episode, getting past 1, I feel like, you know, right?
We made it to
2. That's double. Just double the amount of episodes. But yeah, so we've heard from Bree Bevan tonight and Andrew Bain, all played some 2 great sets. And now we are here with Nervous Nothings. How's it going, Nervous Nothings?
Very, very well.
Very well, yeah.
You're not nervous?
Doing very well.
Always
A
nervous.
Are you always
We're constantly in a state of panic,
In a state of
24/7.
just like vibrating
We
almost?
don't function at all.
No.
Well, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it.
But there's setbacks.
And this is also another milestone. This is the first time we've had more than one interviewee. Is that a term? That's a term, right?
Yes.
Yeah, interviewee, yeah.
Nailed it. Yes.
Are we the first band?
Second band, but first full band to get interviewed
Got it.
as
Okay.
a group.
Cool.
So yeah.
First podcast we've ever been on.
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
a night of first.
This is knocking out first. This is the first, second episode of Noise in the Neighborhood, so that's great. So yeah, we've all been really digging your album, really digging the video.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We got to get me strung up here. We got to like... But yeah, so digging the album, digging the video. Yeah, tell us a little bit about it. It's been out a little while now.
It took a long time to record. We started it June of 2017
Mm-hmm.
and finished it maybe last October. Honestly.
Yeah.
It was definitely a work in progress
Yeah,
for
maybe
a
a
good
year
part
and
of
a
a
half.
year and a half.
We
What's
just
that?
were never happy with it. We'd go and record it, and we're like, "This sounds like shit. We sound way better live."
Well,
and then,
I'm glad we did take our time.
yeah,
Yeah, you might as well, right? But yeah, you're happy with how it sounds now, there, I imagine.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
yep. The
Definitely
nitpickiness paid off in the end.
Captured what we wanted to do with it.
Well, let's introduce everybody in the band. We can start down on this end. My friend, who are you?
I'm Winston, and I play bass.
All right.
He's also the newest.
Newest member of the band?
Yep.
Newest
Fantastic.
Nervous
My name's Joshua. I play guitar and I try to sing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ian on drums.
Very nice, very nice.
Nothing. Katie, keyboard, synth.
And I completely, you guys are into plants, or at least Katie.
Katie's definitely-
Her interest is I mean,
That was-
plants are neat.
They're very fine.
Well, it was definitely in the band interests on your Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
Really? I forgot about that. Wow.
She must have been the one.
But I just disturbed her with my ability to take care of a plant. So we watered my snake plant. It's probably doing much better
First
already.
time this year.
Looks like it.
She's very appalled. Now, I will say I'm a much better pet parent than a plant parent, so don't worry.
That's good.
The cat's doing fine.
That's gotta make sure.
But she's very appalled. I'm surprised she actually continued to come
It's
on the
always
show.
a pleasure.
I thought you were going to leave.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. They'd be mad.
Well, and you guys are also dog lovers, and there's a dog featured in your video, which we can talk about
our
too.
video was directed by a dog.
It was
that's
directed
right.
by a dog?
Directed and
Written,
filmed.
directed,
Yep.
starred.
Mm-hmm.
We should have brought Cookie, the director. She did a fantastic job. We have a little GoPro harness that we put on her, and she just, what you don't see outside of the frame is behind her, and every scene is us trying to get her attention to run around to the other part of the room so we could everybody gets a little camera time.
Yeah. It was a pain in the ass to edit.
Yeah, it was.
She went where she pleased.
What's that?
I said she went where she pleased.
Fantastic. Well, it turned out great. Tell us a little bit about the video. It's for the song Rat.
Well, I don't know. It was a concept we kind of played with for a little bit. So we have like the 2 angles from like Cookie's perspective, and then just like shots of us playing, and then all the shots from Dog's point of view is just all in black and white. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I bet you got a lot of footage like from Cookie's angle that you didn't use. It's probably really gold though.
There was
a
a
lot of
couple.
like staring into the corner. And
And then she would like sometimes hit a part of the drums, and then the camera would just be like flipped up for the rest of the.
She
song.
would do that thing that dogs do when they shake their whole body.
Oh,
and so
and
the GoPro would go back and forth.
a lot of butts, just
Yeah.
full
Butt
screen
shots.
butt. Yeah,
Full butts.
she put it right in there.
You probably got footage for a whole second video with that.
Yeah.
Plenty.
I think we've been tossing around a sock puppet idea for the next video, and I think once we just got to write a story for it, and then that'll be the new
Yeah,
one.
we're mostly there though.
Yeah, and hopefully that'll be. So we're going to record a new song
So it'll be for a new song.
in June, hopefully. If
We'll
we
be
can
playing it tonight too.
if
Playing
we
it
can
tonight?
figure it
Last
out.
song tonight, Sawgrass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be the new song coming out. We're going to the studio June 9th, actually.
Fantastic.
Not sure when the release date is though,
No.
because
Hopefully summer.
And it will most likely have a sock puppet video to go along
That's
with
the
it.
Yeah.
that's the dream.
yeah. That's the dream right now.
I like that dream. I have sock puppet dreams myself, so we're all on the same page there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're all on the same page there. I'm surprised more people don't do more with sock puppet.
Yes.
What am I saying? Sock puppets.
And they
Right,
kind of
there's
died
lots
out.
of things you could do. Documentaries.
And yeah, and then you can probably involve Cookie too with the sock puppets.
Yeah.
You can.
Maybe I'll make a sock puppet version of Cookie.
Or just she
Well
could
done.
be the live action star.
I could use her fur to when I make her sock puppet. It'd be like real dog.
That might be
fur.
creepy, like a sock with dog hair glued on it.
Oh man.
It's like from the Blair Witch Project. Something you find in the woods or you're camping and you're like, well, I'm gonna die.
Can I tell a weird story?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, I was like in
I-
elementary school, and you do the hand turkey and you decorate it. I decorated it with my own hair.
Oh no!
I got most creative.
That makes nothing will take arts and crafts to a really dark place
Yeah.
than using bodily ingredients.
Human hair.
So we're totally all on the same page with this whole pop sucket pop. I can't say pop sock. I can't say. What am I trying to say?
Sock puppet.
Sock puppet.
You got it.
I made the same mistake. Okay.
You can't even say sock puppet. Yeah, so sock puppets. I think the world would be a better place with more dogs wearing GoPros and sock puppets.
Agreed.
Well, that's what we're here to
And
deliver.
the use of hair. I don't know.
Use of hair in arts and crafts.
All right, so album's out, video's out, new song and new video in the works. Shows coming up?
Right now, we're still trying to confirm a few things, but we're playing Norfolk on the 28th, June 28th. And that's going to be at Charlie's American Cafe.
In Norfolk.
Yes. We're not playing Richmond until August 15th, 16th, something like that. But that'll be at Garden Grove Brewery in Carytown,
Very cool.
which I always love playing there. We
Very
got a bunch
cool.
of carpets on the walls. You feel like you're playing a carpet factory.
And they got pretty good beer too, you know?
They
Oh,
do.
yeah,
They do have very
absolutely.
good.
I love playing breweries because you get the free beer if you're the band that night.
And breweries are good gigs too. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like
Fun.
they pay pretty well
A
usually.
lot better than the bars because bar people, they don't give a shit about the band that's playing. But breweries, there are a lot more hipsters there, and hipsters
You
love
go for the beer and the
supporting
band,
local.
yeah. Before we get to your set, want to tell everybody where they can find your music and the stuff that's out and the stuff that will be out very soon, where they can find all that.
Katie?
Oh shit. Bandcamp, nervousnothings.bandcamp.com. We're on Spotify, Apple Music. You can also Shazam us. So if you hear us out in the wild, you can pull out your Shazam app and then.
That's like where you can hear the song
Yeah.
that's playing.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
You
that's
press
cool.
I can't imagine an occasion where we'd already be playing
That's
somewhere and you didn't know about us.
If we start getting played on the radio, please let us know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Shazam.
Tell us because we aren't aware.
Well, maybe if somebody overhears somebody else playing you on Spotify or something,
that would be
they will
cool.
Shazam it.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like plugging Shazam is kind of like an oxymoron because if you're plugging Shazam,
It's
you
like a
don't need to
discovery
know.
tool, right?
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah.
so anybody who's never heard of Nervous Nothings that's watching this, Shazam it.
Just to be sure that you know.
Or maybe you just think it's Nervous Nothings
Yeah.
and you're like,
Make sure
is
it's
it
not a
Nervous
cover.
Nothings?
What's the other dad app that we're on?
CD Baby.
I tried to
No,
get
no,
us
no,
onto
no.
Pandora, but it didn't work.
No, the one that your dad was Napster.
Or no, Rhapsody Music.
Okay.
Or whatever, Napster, Rhapsody, they're kind of the same company now. We did a thing, we're on everything. No matter where you go, you can find us.
You can play us on your Zune.
Well,
LimeWire.
and one last thing I want to get to before your set. So Star Wars, you're big into Star Wars.
Without a doubt.
I'm gonna tell you something. Well, first, talk to me like I've never seen Star Wars. What order would you want me to watch it in?
Well,
Look, okay, so I personally am a purist, so I will say episodes 1, 2, 3. Yes, I say watch it in order. Get the bad ones out of the way, and you get to the good ones.
So in order.
and watch it in order, and you'll learn some things.
I I've spent a lot of time on this. What I like to do is the machete order.
Okay.
So you start with episode 4, like the old school way, how everyone is introduced to it, and then you watch 5. And once the big spoiler at the end of 5 happens, then you go and watch the prequels as a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Then you watch episode 6 to bring it all together.
He has a stain on his face.
yeah. No, it's really backwards and
Heresy.
different, but
I love that you have different opinions on it though, because I've never seen.
because if
Star
you've
Wars.
never seen it before,
well,
I'm
hold
sorry,
on,
what?
hold on before you punch me.
the Darth Vader spoiler, if you watch the prequels first,
it's
you're
time
gonna
to leave.
have Vader's dad, that whole
You're
thing.
spoiling it for the man.
Well, I'm not gonna remember. But because so I've kind of come to a crossroads. Like I've made it this far. Should I live my whole life and never watch Star Wars? I've decided that I'm going to watch Star Wars.
Okay.
But everyone's got a different order that they suggest. So I'm I'm gonna make a list.
Either of
You
that.
definitely,
sound
if you're gonna
valid.
watch it in order, you have to go in with the mindset that the first couple movies are not gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
And once you know that, you know what to expect, and then expect greatness.
If I wanted to do it with no breaks, how many days would I have to take off work?
Oh, they have
we
stories.
did it once.
Joshua and I did this.
we
we
started
watched
at 6 a.m. and finished at 3 a.m.
Oh,
the
so I
next
could-
day.
So I'd only need 2 days.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
But
Definitely
more
set
movies
aside
had been
2 days.
released since.
Yeah,
then.
that
was- so-
Rogue One was the most recent one at the time. So now you have Solo and 8.
Which
so,
would definitely put you around 6, 7 a.m.
So yeah, you're gonna need a solid 24 hours.
And then probably 2-day buffer after to recover.
Definitely recovery period is necessary. Maybe some hospital time.
And then if you're gonna watch the Clone Wars TV series, that's like 7 seasons.
Okay.
Stop there.
All right. Well, I've learned a lot.
I hope
So
so.
yeah, glad to have you guys on. Stoked to hear you guys set. We're gonna get to a little break. Make sure you go find Nervous Nothing on all their sites and all that, and enjoy them. And one day we might live stream me watching Star Wars.
That'd be a treat.
I will watch it.
All right, we're gonna get to a break. We'll be back. This is almost the end of episode 3. Oh man, I'm jumping the gun. Episode 2 of Noise in the Neighborhood. Thanks for watching, and stick around for Nervous Nothing set. Bye.
Bye.
Don't be nervous.
feels like a hotel. Never say something nice about anybody else when yourself. Don't you mean well? Don't you mean well? Ever since I met you, I've been living in hell. And I still start drooling when I hear you bow. But you are a cloud disguised as a friend, rolling down with me up. Hope you never find love. Using people up, keep using people up, keep using people up, keep using people up. You're an engine eating the clouds, a pipeline running through the burial grounds. Your favorite hobby that became a chore. You are the horrible person too hard to know. This house feels like a hotel. Never say something nice about anybody else when yourself. You mean well. You mean well.
Thanks so much to anybody who's still listening. This is our last one, Sawgrass. Hopefully this will be a song on record soon. Nah, I got two real quick. It's hot. It's hot as Hades up here. Come on. I had a little bit of sweat dripped into my eye, and it stung. It's never happened to me before.
everything is all